For thousands of years, the Bible has preserved the stories of kings and prophets, mighty empires, forgotten cities, and ordinary people whose lives shaped history. But what if the ground beneath our feet could tell those same stories? Across the ancient world, archaeologists have uncovered extraordinary discoveries that illuminate the historical setting of the Bible in remarkable ways. Join us as we explore 20 of the greatest archaeological discoveries connected to Scripture and uncover the history buried beneath the pages of the Bible. Imagine digging into the earth and uncovering evidence that has been buried for thousands of years. Evidence connected to the people, cities, and events described in the Bible. Today, we're exploring 20 remarkable archaeological discoveries that have fascinated historians and strengthened confidence in the historical setting of Scripture. These discoveries don't prove every theological claim, but they do show that many people, places, and kingdoms described in the Bible existed in real history. Let's begin our journey in ancient Israel. In northern Israel, archaeologists discovered a stone monument known as the Tel Dan Stele. It contains the phrase, House of David, providing one of the earliest references outside the Bible to King David's royal dynasty. For centuries, some scholars questioned whether David was a historical king. This discovery dramatically changed that conversation. In Caesarea, archaeologists uncovered a limestone inscription bearing the name Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to crucifixion. This inscription confirms that Pilate was not simply a biblical character, but an actual Roman official governing Judea. Perhaps one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of the 20th century came from caves overlooking the Dead Sea. Thousands of biblical manuscripts were preserved for nearly 2,000 years inside clay jars. When compared with modern Bibles, scholars found remarkable consistency in the biblical text over centuries. The Gospel of John tells the story of Jesus healing a blind man at the pool of Siloam. In 2004, workers repairing a sewer accidentally uncovered the actual ancient pool. King Hezekiah built an underground tunnel to protect Jerusalem's water supply during an Assyrian siege. Remarkably, visitors can still walk through this engineering masterpiece today. Discovered in the ancient city of Lachish, these letters were written during Judah's final days before the Babylonian invasion. They provide a rare first-hand account of one of Israel's darkest hours. The letters describe watchmen anxiously observing the advancing Babylonian army, matching the historical events recorded in the book of Jeremiah. The Cyrus Cylinder records the policies of King Cyrus of Persia, whose reign would dramatically change the history of God's people. Just as the Bible records, Cyrus allowed the Jewish exiles to return home and begin rebuilding Jerusalem and the Temple. This remarkable prism records the military campaigns of King Sennacherib, including his invasion of Judah during the reign of King Hezekiah. Although Sennacherib recorded many victories, he never claimed to have captured Jerusalem, a detail that closely aligns with the biblical account. These magnificent reliefs vividly portray the Assyrian conquest of Lachish, preserving one of history's earliest visual records of warfare. Archaeology, ancient artwork, and scripture all point to the same historic event, offering remarkable confirmation of the biblical narrative. The Moabite stone tells the story of King Mesha of Moab and his conflict with the Kingdom of Israel. Its inscriptions closely parallel the events described in 2 Kings, offering another fascinating connection between archaeology and the Bible. Archaeologists uncovered a humble stone house in Capernaum that many scholars believe belonged to the Apostle Peter. Ancient graffiti and evidence of early Christian worship suggests this home became one of the first meeting places for followers of Jesus. Deep beneath Jerusalem, archaeologists uncovered an ornate limestone whether Nazareth even existed during the time of Jesus. The high priest who presided eventually uncovered homes dating to the 1st century, provided confirming Nazareth was indeed an inhabited village, was not merely during Jesus' lifetime, but a real with every excavation who lived during archaeology continues to strengthen the historical foundation of the Gospels, the historical reliability that the events recorded in Scripture unfolded in real places, brings us to the ancient town of Magdala, where archaeologists uncovered a remarkably preserved 1st century synagogue dating to the lifetime of Jesus himself. The synagogue's remarkable state of preservation offers historians a rare opportunity to see what a Jewish place of worship looked like during the lifetime of Jesus, making it one of the most significant discoveries from the New Testament period. Today, the Magdala Synagogue stands as an extraordinary window into the world of Jesus, providing powerful archaeological evidence of the places where faith was taught, Scripture was read, and communities gathered more than 2,000 years ago. Our 14th discovery is the James Ossuary. This limestone burial box became one of the most debated archaeological finds in biblical history because of an inscription that reads, "James, son of Joseph, brother of Jesus." Although scholars continue to examine and debate aspects of its inscription, the James Ossuary remains one of the most influential discoveries ever associated with the New Testament, reminding us how archaeology continues to deepen our understanding of the historical world of the Bible. Our 15th discovery is the Sea of Galilee boat. Hidden beneath layers of mud for nearly 2,000 years, this remarkably preserved fishing vessel dates to the very period when Jesus and his disciples ministered around these shores. Measuring just over 8 meters long, this fishing boat reveals the type of vessel commonly used by fishermen on the Sea of Galilee during the 1st century. Its design closely matches the world described throughout the Gospels, where Jesus taught from boats and his disciples earned their living as fishermen. More than an ancient vessel, the Sea of Galilee boat brings the pages of the New Testament vividly to life. It offers a remarkable glimpse into the daily lives of those who sailed these waters, making it one of the most powerful archaeological discoveries connected to the ministry of Jesus. Our 16th discovery is the silver scrolls of Ketef Hinnom. Hidden inside an ancient burial chamber near Jerusalem, these delicate silver amulets would become one of the most extraordinary discoveries in biblical archaeology. When researchers finally unrolled the fragile scrolls, they discovered the ancient priestly blessing recorded in the Book of Numbers. These inscriptions date to around the 7th century before Christ, making them the oldest known biblical text ever discovered. The silver scrolls demonstrate that portions of the Old Testament were already being carefully preserved centuries before the Dead Sea Scrolls, offering remarkable evidence for the enduring transmission of the biblical text. Our 17th discovery is the Moabite stone, also known as the Mesha Stele. This remarkable monument was commissioned by King Mesha of Moab and records events that closely parallel those described in the Bible. The inscription mentions Israel, describes conflicts between Moab and the Northern Kingdom, and provides an independent historical record from the same era, allowing archaeologists to compare biblical accounts with contemporary evidence. Today, the Moabite stone remains one of the most significant inscriptions from the ancient Near East. Its testimony provides valuable historical context for the biblical narrative and continues to strengthen our understanding of Israel's history recorded in Scripture. Our 18th discovery is the Black Obelisk of Shalmaneser III, unearthed from the ruins of ancient Nimrud. This remarkable Assyrian monument preserves one of history's earliest depictions of an Israelite king. One relief portrays King Jehu of Israel bringing tribute to the Assyrian ruler. This extraordinary image provides one of the earliest known visual representations connected to a biblical king, offering an independent historical witness to the kingdoms described in Scripture. Today, the Black Obelisk remains one of the most important Assyrian monuments ever discovered. Its carvings provide valuable historical context for the kingdoms of Israel and Judah. demonstrating once again how archaeology enriches our understanding of the biblical world. Our 19th discovery is the Kurkh Monolith. This remarkable Assyrian monument preserves one of the earliest extra-biblical references to King Ahab of Israel. The inscription records the Battle of Kurkh, listing the kings who opposed the Assyrian army. Among them is Ahab of Israel, providing an independent historical record that aligns with the biblical period of the divided kingdom. The Kurkh Monolith offers another powerful example of archaeology preserving the names of biblical rulers within authentic historical records, helping historians reconstruct the political world described throughout the Old Testament. Our 20th and final discovery is the Baruch Bulla. This tiny clay seal is widely associated with Baruch, the faithful scribe of the prophet Jeremiah, bringing us remarkably close to one of the Bible's most important historical figures. The inscription identifies Baruch, the son of Neriah, the very man described in the book of Jeremiah as the prophet's trusted scribe. This remarkable artifact offers an extraordinary connection to one of the individuals who faithfully recorded God's message during Judah's final days before the Babylonian exile. As our final archaeological discovery, the Baruch Bulla reminds us that behind every inscription, monument, and ancient artifact were real people whose lives became part of the biblical record. Together, these discoveries illuminate the historical world of Scripture and demonstrate how archaeology continues to enrich our understanding of the Bible across the centuries. Across deserts, ruined cities, forgotten palaces, and ancient tombs, archaeology continues to uncover remarkable pieces of the biblical world. Every discovery adds another chapter to humanity's understanding of the people and places recorded in Scripture. While many questions about the ancient world remain, these discoveries provide valuable historical context that helps scholars better understand the civilizations, cultures, and events surrounding the biblical narrative. Together, history, archaeology, and ancient writings invite us to explore the world of the Bible with greater depth and understanding. Every artifact reminds us that the past still has stories waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining this journey through 20 remarkable archaeological discoveries connected to the Bible. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Until next time, keep exploring history, keep seeking truth, and may God bless you.